Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei Extras. Today is Daily December, day number 10. Today we're going to be talking about what you can do during the MCC break, which is watch me in Block Wars over on twitch.tv/Wolfeei. Here's my team, very poggers team, 2 MCC players, 1 Overwatch Pro, and 1 TikTok dude. Very epic, very dope. Also, it is midnight right now. It is 3:51 a.m. Yeah. Here's a clip. Shout out to my clips channel. A clip of me meeting Tommy and Philza. Tubbo is there too. Yeah, they were nice. Very nice people. Very fun to meet them. Also, I'd like to say thank you for the comments on the recent video from yesterday. Sharing your opinions on the dream quitting thing. Very insightful. Always good to see some differing opinions. So yeah, what can you do during the MCC break? Well, first of all, watch me live in Block Wars. Second of all, you can go to the MCC Reddit. They do stuff like make teams for people that aren't even players. I don't know who these people are. You can discover some new YouTubers like Wolfeei, who does the Minecraft Manhunt stuff. That's a whole category of YouTube that you might not have seen before. Radoons, Lifesteal SMP might also be an entire category of Minecraft you haven't seen on YouTube before. There's Hermitcraft, who most of you will probably have watched before. And yeah, that's about it really. Also, I'd like to ask you all, what would you like to see me talk about, or what video would you like me to make for the remaining parts of December? Because I have about 2 weeks worth of ideas left to talk about, and I want to make sure that we have some good ideas coming from you guys as well. So please share them in the comments below, because that would be very helpful. Very helpful. I also still haven't quite figured out what exactly is appealing to the MCC viewers when it comes to like these types of videos. As you can see, a lot of them get around the same viewership. The one from yesterday is getting a bit more, which makes sense because it's about a very relevant topic, which is dream quitting MCC. The teams one, 2.1k views. That's okay. The strongest duos one didn't do well. I assume it's because it wasn't a serious one. It was very much a joke. The second half of teams videos usually end up doing a little worse. Aside from this one, because I titled it correctly. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what works. It also doesn't have to be MCC related, by the way, for your suggestion. I'm willing to talk about anything else, as long as it's not something too serious that I don't really know much about. Like, I don't want to talk about very personal topics, preferably. Some of the ideas I've lined up are also not MCC related. There's some non-MCC stuff. The reason I'm doing a lot of MCC stuff now is because obviously the break happened and it'll be the most relevant now. It makes more sense for me to just do MCC a bunch now and then move on later, rather than doing like MCC, non-MCC, then MCC, then non-MCC, and so on and so forth. But yeah. About the Tubnet thing, I have my VOD ready. I haven't posted it. I will probably post it right now, whenever I finish recording. Yeah, the Tubnet event was really fun. Shout out to Tubbo for hosting it. I know it didn't go very smoothly, and that is completely fine. It was his first event for that specific game. Tubnet Tuesdays won, so for the first event, it's completely fine if things break. And yeah, it was a bit interesting to meet some new people. Surprisingly, like talking to Tommy and Phil was not really that scary or anything. I mean, I've always not really had any problems with talking to quote unquote famous YouTubers. They're just people. They're just recognizable. So I mean, yeah, I personally haven't really had trouble with it, but they were really nice. It was really fun to talk to them. Hopefully we get to talk again in a future Tubnet Tuesday or anything else. Maybe if possible, somehow I'd love to team with one of them at some point. But it's all up to them, because obviously they are in the in the higher position here. They can DM me, I cannot DM them. That's kind of how it works. So yeah, I'd love to team someday. It would be really cool. But yeah, let's get into this. By the way, I did not have much prepared for this video. I just kind of wanted to promote Block Wars. I guess what we can talk about, okay, so during the break, Block Wars is still going to be around. Block Wars isn't going on break for many months, probably. The current projection is to have Block Wars 3 in the end of January, which I'm not sure what date that would be. I think the 28th, but I could be wrong. But yeah, this event seems to go pretty well. I don't know who's going to join in the future. I'm hoping personally that some of the MCC players might notice that some of their friends are playing in Block Wars and want to play as well. But I don't know if that's going to be the case. If Tommy, Phil, and Tubbo and all them want to play, then I'm open to having them. It's not going to be a case where like I can put them immediately in, but the sooner they ask, the better, you know? I'm also hoping that the event just runs smoothly, because last event was a little interesting. More than half of it was player related, which obviously is out of the event's control. But the server crashed and there's a bug here and there, which for the first event, in quotations first event, because it's basically just a rerun of what was played before. I think it went pretty well. I'm just hoping it goes a little better. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I know it's not very amazing, but that's fine. Send me your ideas, because I'm willing to take a look. I think tomorrow's video is MCC if it had 20 teams. I'm pretty sure. If it had double the amount of teams, I think that's on the agenda for tomorrow. So yeah, just be excited for that. Also, the war against Loki will continue whenever the voting period starts. Apparently, the voting was not supposed to happen yet, so make sure to assist your best friend, not too parasocial, your best second channel guy in the war against Loki, because it would be really funny if we won. All right, anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye.